3-year-old trotting fillies are ready for a start. Field is on gate. They're racing. Iteration with a strong start. Between horses, Splash Blue Chip with a touch of speed. And toward the inside, it's Money for Lindy as they go into the first turn. Coming away fourth was Long Shot Illuminata and Contested Hanover around the turn. And Sears offensive-minded here with Iteration. Iteration to the backstretch. So they get by 2 over Money for Lindy. So the 2 favorites are well placed early on as they try to cross the backstretch. A gap of 2.5 lengths to Splash Blue Chip third. After that, fourth is Illuminata. About 5 off the lead and 2 clear of a Contested Hanover. Then comes Titan's Hope, and Sukup Blue Chip trails through an opening quarter mile in 29 seconds even as the 3-year-old fillies move on the far turn the first time. And out on top is Iteration. Jingra biding his time with Money for Lindy in the pocket. It's a gap of 2 lengths. That's Splash Blue Chip. Hokie Svanstedt also on hold. Long Shot Illuminata is trotting in mid-pack as these 3-year-old fillies work their way to the half mile. After that is Contested Hanover, and Tetrick has that one about 6.5 lengths from the lead. Still nothing yet from Titan's Hope, and it's an uphill climb at the back for Sukup Blue Chip. They went a half mile in 59.2, a 30.2 breather, and Sears looks to lull them to sleep here as Iteration got a nice breather in that second quarter, but lurking in the pocket is Money for Lindy. She's going to be a threat. Then it's a gap of 2.5, Splash Blue Chip third, and now here's a backside brush from Tetrick and Contested Hanover. Following that one, second over is Titan's Hope. Illuminata's been shuffled back, and left behind has been a lackluster Sukup Blue Chip. 3-year-old fillies at 3/4, and Iteration is still there. 3/4 and 1, 28 and 1 as they exit the backstretch. Iteration trying to finish the job. Money for Lindy needs room to stretch her legs. Outside in third is Contested Hanover, but she's under pressure. Then toward the inside is Splash Blue Chip. Far outside is Titan's Hope. Top of the stretch. It's Iteration now kicking away. Iteration by a length and a half to the outside. Money for Lindy's trying to get her. It's 2 lengths back in third. Contested Hanover. Iteration. One final lunge from Money for Lindy. Here's the line. Oh, dead tight. Desperately close between Iteration and Money for Lindy in 157 and 1.
Well, that was a thrilling stretch finish there, and it looked like the 6 might have held on there.
It was a thrilling drive, and considering how Iteration got everything the wrong way. I mean, a slow first quarter, slow first 3/4. Yannick Gingras took it to him and almost got there.
Yeah, we've been talking about stakes records, and this one was nowhere close. 57 and 1, just very, very slow pace.
Surprising, but there really was no reason for any action. I mean, everyone respected the 2 favorites, and that's what we saw throughout the mile. And here you could see Brian Sears working hard on Iteration, who needed the wire as bad as she can have it.
Yeah, we haven't seen the numbers come up on the board yet, but it was a pretty tight photo. If you had a call, would you call the 6?
I would.
Number 6, Iteration was first. 1 Money for Lindy second. 3 Splash Blue Chip third. 2 Illuminata fourth. 157 and 1. Returning to the winner's circle, taking tonight's 6th race, the Alarej Farm New York Sire Stakes Final for 3-year-old fillies, is Quran Incorporated's Iteration, trained by Marcus Melander in a driving double tonight. Tonight's sire races for Brian Sears. This is the 5th win in 10 starts this season, 10th lifetime victory for the Chapter 7 3-year-old filly, Iteration, in 157 and 1. We have an inquiry here. It concerns the unofficial place horse number one, Money for Lindy, for possible interference in the stretch to number 4, Contested Hanover. Judges have posted the inquiry concerning the unofficial second place finisher number 1, Money for Lindy, for possible interference to number 4, Contested Hanover, in the stretch. Results are unofficial. Taken here, the order of finish will stand as posted. Race 6 is official. Exacta 6-1, 1540. 6-1-3 triple 39.40. The pick 3 of 5, 3, and 6, good for $454.50. The 10-cent super is $12.65. Race 7 is up next. Start of the $1 pick, or it's the Cameo Hill Farm New York Sears Stakes Final. 3-year-old fillies going for $200,000. Reminder, in the 9th, number 6, Natamiri, has been scratched. Post time at 9:46.
We're here with winning driver Brian Sears, who drove Iteration wire to wire in this race here, and you got pretty soft fractions.
Yeah, we did. Last time I was on the front with her up at Vernon, she didn't race for a while. I think she was in heat during that time, but she probably isn't as sharp on the front end, but half-mile track, and it's usually the best spot to be.
It surprised you at all that she didn't pull away in the stretch, considering the fractions?
I would like to have seen her pull away a little more than that, but like I said, it's been a long year, and I think that just puts her over 400,000. So she is, we have nothing to complain about.
You drove 2 winners here today for Marcus Melander, the trainer, and also for Courant. It must be nice driving for that company.
Yeah, it's great. Marcus, Anders, we all have a good relationship, and it's just been a blessing for me.
Congratulations, winning driver Brian Sears with Iteration.